Hi, hello. Nobody's here yet, but I record this for my YouTube viewers, so you get to see all the content. Hi, Tequila Tom 1967. Hello. Hold on, I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb. 67. Hello. Hold on, I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb. I'm back. Hi, thanks for joining. What do you want to talk about? What's for dinner? What are you making me? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner. Is my clock correct? It is. Okay, good. Now people can make sure I'm on time. Hi, Tom. I love you. Look what my hair did. I wore it in a bun all day, and then I just took it down. And look, it just got, invite another host and go live together. Hey, Tom, you want to try that with me just for a second? We can try it. Friends who go live. Oh, it has to be somebody that goes live already? Oh, well, I don't think you go live, do you? Well, now we know. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I guess, yeah, it doesn't, I can't get you on there, honey, because you haven't gone live before. But that's okay. Now we know. Now we know how to. Ruthie Bear 85. Hi. How are you? Give me some questions. I need questions. I'm playing with stuff. What can I answer tonight? I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about something really cool. Ruth, actually, our other sister told me that you had already told her this. Laughter yoga. I told Tequila Tom about it last night. I tried it this morning and I learned it on TikTok. I tried it this morning. I have the best day. So first thing when you get up in the morning, you have to have a sticky note on your bathroom mirror or you will forget. I'm talking to myself. You go, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And then you say, very good, yay. You see me? That's not attractive. Yay. Very good, yay. For a minute. It's amazing. You should do it. It has my stamp of approval. You do it, Ruth? Do you like it? For everyone who's listening to the recording of this, Ruth is my baby sister. She is, yes. How long have you been doing it, Ruth? Ruth is my baby sister. She was my first Academy student when I opened the Untherapy Academy 2 Thanksgivings ago. She was my first student and she's just the best. A few weeks. Okay. So I'm on day 1. Oh my gosh. It's so great. I have to go find the woman that posted that and thank her. And do a check back in kind of situation because it's awesome. All right. Well, Ruth and Tom. Wow. This is the Ruth and Tom show. What questions do you guys have? You guys have questions? Last time someone asked me to sing happy birthday to them, but neither of you have a birthday right now because it's not January and it's not the 4th of July. So, I don't know. Until I'm a little more popular on this app, it's probably just going to be some dead space at first. What you think? What? I think I hear Tequila Tom coming in. You had a dream that I broke up with my cigarettes. Yes. Was it a whole thing? Were they sad? And hi, user 6755565967216. How catchy is your name? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Also, your profile picture is quite distinctive. Hi, Posh Nani. Welcome back. Like a legit breakup. Ruthie Bear 85. That's amazing. I don't know how to, it says encourage your viewers to share your live. Oh, and invite more friends. Okay, I guess invite your friends, guys. Tell your friends I'm here, I guess. Hi, Tequila Tom. I love you. I don't have any water. Am I going to make it? Oh, you guys, I wrote a poem about water this morning. I will make a TikTok tomorrow morning. I'm going to post my poem. Oh, but Ruth says I'm still smoking. Well, sometimes when you breaking up's hard. You know, all the songs that have been written about, baby, just one more night, or let's stay together. Okay, yes, we're breaking up, but hear me out. Let's have one more little fling, or let's wait until the kids are gone. Or, I mean, there's so many reasons that you could break up, but you know, also time and space aren't real. So probably you're done smoking, but it just hasn't shown up yet. That's probably all it is. Oh, Pashnani, you're clapping and you're freezing. No? Yes? Woo! I'm reading your emojis. 1, 2, 3, 6 to 1, clapping to freezing. Are you eating your tacos yet? Hi, Julie Barkley 5. You were deaf. Pashnani was just trying to clap. Okay, I have a question for those of you who are on here. What is the appropriate or preferable protocol for, like, if I know you or I know your name or you've told me your name, yay, Pashnani's having tacos. Do I refer to you by your name or by your username? I'm thinking username because that way everybody knows who I'm talking to, right? Oh, right after this you're having tacos. I thought you were already having tacos. This host is inviting you to go live together. Okay. I don't know who she is, but we're inviting you on. Hi, pretty mama. Are you there? Okay, I tried. Slow for Horses is here. Okay. And Jared James, World Boss, another user with a lot of numbers, you guys. Hi, Robert and Trill Libra and T Powell. Hey, guys. So in case you don't know me and you're just scrolling through and I'm some random chick doing a live, I teach self-administered therapy. I call myself Anne-Lise the Untherapist. Hi, King Bob. Hi, Jacqueline. I basically teach you how to be your own therapist. And, okay, usernames. Good deal. Thank you, Pashnani. I knew you would have the proper protocol because somebody's an upholder. So I teach people how to ooh, and I'm a bad bitch. You right, girl, you right. She knows me. She knows me. Anyway, I teach people how to do therapy on themselves. And there are two big pieces to that. One of them is your personality. So your head has a personality. How you think, how your brain works has a personality. That's called your tendency, which is based on Gretchen Rubin's 4 tendencies. So you're either a rebel, an upholder, a questioner, or an obliger. And understanding each of those explains how your brain naturally works. And then your heart has a personality, which is your force of nature. So you're either wind, fire, ocean, or mountain, and that explains how you feel, how you naturally feel. So the point is to figure out your baseline, like what is your natural state, your healed state. And that way, when you're struggling, you can go back. For instance, I am a wind. We always start with the heart because the heart is a stronger muscle. It's the more powerful and more guiding aspect of our personality. Let me say it that way. So we start with that. So I'm a wind, which means my energy is light and up and flowing and moving. And then my head personality is upholder. So I think in boxes. I like rules and guidelines and boundaries, and I like things to be orderly. So I know if I'm struggling, if I'm stuck in like the rules, I know I need to drop down into my heart. I'm never going to feel good if my windy self isn't free to move around. So we start with your force and your tendency because we want to figure out, like we want to find ourselves. It's like coming home once you figure it out. And on my page, whatever channel, whatever you call it, I have posted videos outlining each one specifically. So if you're interested, you can go watch those and figure out. Oh, if you guys want to tap the screen, I'm sure most of you know this. I'm tapping my own screen, of course, because, you know. But if you want to just tap it incessantly, this is what I do for other viewers, so I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. If you like me or you want to like me, because then it gets my likes up there, and then TikTok says, oh, she's decent, and then it puts it out to more people. So if you want to sit there and tap on your screen, great. If you don't, do you. So the other part of Untherapy, of learning how to therapize yourself, is the trauma piece. So we are all in our healed state, these wonderfully well-adjusted, smooth, easygoing people. And we all have trauma. We all have negative programming. We all have things that we've encountered and dealt with and adjusted to that have made us less than healed. We'll put it that way. And it's universal. So there's a piece of Untherapy called Superlearning, which is essentially emotional integration. If you don't know what that means, I'll explain it to you. Basically, when we are faced with a trigger, something upsets us, anything. It could be as small as you were tying your shoe in the morning and the shoelace broke. It could be as big as your spouse dies. I mean, anything, any stimulus. The ability to feel those feelings in your body and process those feelings in a healthy way is what allows us to function in the world as a well-adjusted human. So until we learn how to integrate our emotions, we are unpredictable. We are subject to whatever triggers might come our way. It's a crapshoot. We don't know because we don't have the control in our conscious mind. So Superlearning is a protocol that teaches you how to get friendly with your emotions, how to be able to interact with them in a way that's not scary and that's not triggering and that creates a relationship inside of yourself between the parts that need to be healed and the parts that are available to heal. So I want to also be clear. Welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining. Please stay. Oh my gosh, we have 11 people on 2/22/2022. Isn't that kind of cool? It was also my day 11 of my energy journaling practice. That's pretty cool too. So I just want to remind everyone, 1 + 1 is also 2. So it's just the day of twos. It just is. It's supposed to be like super abundant, manifesting like wealth and prosperity and creativity and all the good things, all the good things. So where was I? I was talking about, thank you, McGrew937. You're sending me likes. Oh, that's so, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Superlearning. Oh, I want to be clear. I am not against therapy. I'm not the anti-therapist. I am the untherapist, because I happen to believe that there are key times when we need a practitioner outside of ourselves to sit down with and to help us work through stuck places. And I also believe, from personal experience and from working with hundreds of people over the past 10 years, that we are, at the end of the day, ultimately, we are our own best healers. Hi, Comedy Girl. Thanks for sending me likes. Yay! I feel so liked by you guys. Or I guess in your case, girls. So, man, I keep getting distracted. I apologize. This is only my second live, so cut me a little slack here. I'm learning. So I'm not against hiring a practitioner at the right time and for the right reasons. I also know that no matter where you go, there you are. So we always, no matter who we get to help us throughout our lives, we are always going to end up alone in the dark crying at some point. And I am so very passionate about helping teach those who match with my style a way to show up for yourself when you are in that place. And I will tell you, as someone who has now been doing this for 12, 13 years now, the greatest feeling in the world that I have gotten from doing this work myself and from teaching other people to do it is I trust myself. I know that I know that I know in my bones in a way that nobody would ever be able to unconvince me, if that's a word. It's a word now. That I can get through it. Whatever I face, I have the tools. If I do need help, I know how to figure out exactly what help to get. I know how to trust it'll show up or I'll be able to find it. Like, I trust myself. And as somebody who came from a background and an environment where we were actively taught to doubt ourselves, where everything that I was raised in a cult and it was very controlled, and we were to look to the authorities and the leaders. We were not to think for ourselves. And that will really screw you up. It will really teach you to doubt yourself. And that was how I survived. And so that became my normal. That was my set point. You don't grab onto that intuition and dig in and figure out what to do. You ignore that intuition. You go to what, you consult the manual. And again, finding out that my brain naturally processes as an upholder in rules helped explain why I stayed for 11 years in an abusive marriage. Because there was a rule that said that your way to God is through your husband. And so every time I knew I needed to go, every time the abuse got worse, every time I knew my kids weren't safe, it didn't matter how bad it got, I overrode that gut feeling that told me to go, and I stayed. Thank God he finally left. Who knows? I'd still be there. But you know what? If it could have happened any other way, it would have. So, wow, that was a little tangent. I guess I found something to talk about. Hi, Yarn Gorilla. Probably didn't say that the way you intended me to. But thank you. Thank you. What is my favorite food? What is my favorite food? What is my favorite food? I have an interesting relationship with food, and it is definitely changing right now. I don't have a favorite food right now. After today and gas station beef sticks and cheese on the run, I'm going to say my favorite food is anything that doesn't give me heartburn. I've never had heartburn issues ever in my life. Maybe when I started intermittent fasting way back in the day, but oh my God. Oh, you're using the Q&A function. Awesome. Was there a pre-done thing there? Sweet. Okay. Hi, Sick Intentions. Welcome. You sound dangerous. Hi, Luciano Gonzalez, 905. Welcome, welcome. What else? Question function. I don't know. Ask me anything. What you want? What you want, girls? That's awesome. Okay, yeah. So hi, I'm Anne-Lise, the Untherapist. I don't have a favorite food right now. Everything's changing. We're all upgrading, y'all. We getting into the higher vibrations. Who knows what we'll find to eat up here in the stratosphere. I got a bit of frizz at the bottom here. We're good. We're fine. Ask me more questions, I suppose. Or I'd read you my poem about water, but it's on my phone and I don't know how to do that. Hi, Monica777. I love you. It's my favorite number. And I have 3 of those numbers in my birthday. 3 sevens. Oh, can you go live, Pashnani? You had a mountain moment? How do I invite you to go live? How do I do? Can you ask? I think you need to ask me. Like you need to, right? Because I tried to get Tom on here, but he didn't have enough followers. Hold on. I'm gonna try. We're gonna figure it out. Do, 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 do. What does that button do? I have a good connection. I've been on for 20 minutes. Thanks, TikTok. You're a pal. We can duet. How? How do we duet? Shoot, she says. I want to talk. I want to bring you on. Can we not? Give me an update. Give me an update, Posh Nani. Give me an update, Posh Nani. We're going to figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to give myself likes. Oh, but then I bounce the screen. Share? Does that do it? I don't know. I can send. Here, we'll send. No. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a no when you said shoot. Well, what else? What else do we talk about? I can tell you about my super learning that I did this morning. It's kind of cool. You guys want to hear about it? Good. Glad you're also interested. Hold on. Glad you could join me. So again, super learning is the emotional integration protocol that allows you to address and process and heal from emotions. Hi, Vicky Eason, 0. Hi. So it's the emotional integration protocol that allows you to process and heal from your emotions rather than stuffing or numbing or acting out. So I do this proactively every morning. I call it energy journaling. And I write down the things that give me energy and I just send them gratitude because that's super easy. And then I write down the things that take my energy and those are the things I end up super learning. And then I write down what I learned about myself the day before. And I'm on day 11 of doing that. So I am by no means a journaling veteran. Well, I mean, off and on my whole life, but like I'm finally doing it because I want to, which by the way, to me is the only reason you should do anything, only because you want to. Because guess what? You're the only authority in your life. Isn't that awesome? Connor. Hi, Connor Hera, 22. Welcome. So I had a worry this morning. It was kind of a private one, so I'm not going to tell you what it was. But it was also kind of a general worry too. And I had something else I was worried about. And after I started thinking about it, the things that took my energy, I was like, yeah, I've been a little worried about several things. So what you do when you're super learning is you take a deep breath and we do this thing, we reset, we kind of just, hold our head for a minute, maybe put your hands on your heart, deep breath, go down to your belly, deep breath, whatever it takes to kind of just calm down and get down into your body. And then I looked around inside my body. Now, granted, when I first started doing this, I did not know how to feel stuff in my body at all. So I had to really learn. I had to get to know my body. I had to become familiar with the idea that it was okay to feel at all. I mean, the idea was completely baffling. So the fact that now I can find these things in my body still sometimes, I'm just like, go me. And anyone can do it. It does not matter how much you were trained away from this as a child or how scared you are of your emotions. Untherapy is about gently coaxing yourself into healing. So the first thing you do is you find it. So I was sank down into my body, and I was like, where is this worry centered? Where's the headquarters? And it was right between my eyes up here, right? Like third eye area. It says click the infinity icon at the bottom. Oh, co-host, I see it now. Go live with another host. Okay. Now I gotta find you. Oh, geez. Can I just, do I have to scroll? Hang on, everybody. This might take a minute. Oh, wait. I don't see you in here, hun. Let me go back and look. I thought it was going to be a much longer list than it was. I don't see you. These are suggested hosts. Friends who go live will be shown here. Maybe I can allow co-host invites. Sure, I don't know what that is. Receive invites from suggested live hosts. Sure, I don't know what that is either. Who knows what just happened, but we'll see. I don't see you in here. Pashanani, I don't see the list. You're not on the list. Okay, I tried. Add guests. Go live with requesting viewers. Requesting viewers. What is that? You can, I don't know. Okay. Hi, Bleach Blondie 7. Look at all the 7s tonight. It's 2s and 7s. You can, I tried. Pashanani, you got to help me. What's my next move? Jessica Gant 367. Hello. Who's you? That's me. Who's you? Please hold. Watch me learn. Watch me grow. All right, Amber. Sorry, Pashanani. I don't know where that name came from. Pashanani, help me. Tell me what's next. The guest. I have 0 guest requests. Can you request again, Pashanani? Guest? Por favor? Because it says 0 and I can't find you anywhere. Keep trying. Keep trying. I'm going to go back to talking about my Superlearning so you guys get an idea of how this tool works. It's super cool and it helps so much. And it's like super simple. But then when I think about like how weird it would have been to listen to me talk about this, I don't know, 5 years ago or whenever yeah. Anyway, so I found the headquarters of this worry in my forehead, around my third eye. And I zeroed in on it and I was asking questions. What does it look like? What color is it? What size? And it was about a 6-inch long arrowhead made out of obsidian. So this is a really cool step and I just jumped to it, but I've done this a lot. So what's really cool about finding the sensation inside your body and then identifying it as like a familiar object is the fact that it takes you out of your trigger response around whatever problem it is. And it just allows you to observe it in a neutral manner. I'm like, okay, it's a 6-inch obsidian arrowhead, whatever. Okay. Now, rather than, oh my God, I'm such a worrywart, I don't know what to do. I'm just looking at an arrowhead. That's it. I don't have any attachment to that in my trigger responses. So I'm able to now work with it. So of course I asked, of course you wouldn't know. Of course for me, I asked it, what are you trying to show me? Because these emotions are always bringing us a message. They are always trying to help us. They're always showing us something. So what are you trying to show me? And a lot of times I'll just get a phrase. So again, I hear the answers. They're in my voice. So I used to just dismiss them because what did I know? But now that I have worked with myself long enough and I trust myself, I hear that and I know it's true. I know it's me talking to me. It's the higher self talking to the lower self or the observer talking to the ego, however you want to word it, whatever works for you. There's no way to prove any of this. It's just, does it work? How does it work for you? It's about making this into your own. So what I do is I say, what are you trying to show me? And then it said, the weapon is ready and available. And then I was like, oh, we were talking about worry. This is about worry. So somehow this is a weapon. Worry is a weapon. That is new to me. And that's what's so super cool about Superlearnings is that you are not learning in the conventional logical sense. You're not engaging your thinking mind. You are literally dropped into your subconscious and you are tapping into the vast knowledge of everything in the universe. And you are pulling the things you need to understand your specific problem. So it said the weapon is ready and available. And so then I asked it. So I have this conversation with this arrowhead because it's in here trying to show me something. And I said, what does it represent? And it said, it's my limited thinking and judgment. And I drew 3 sad faces. well, like womp, 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 womp faces. Because, yeah. So, then I was thinking, okay, so this is a weapon that is ready. And so I asked, how does it hurt? Because I'm assuming as a weapon that it hurts. So what came out was, it doesn't necessarily, but it's ready to. The worry is the problem. It creates weapons out of crystals. So it was the idea that I have an obsidian rock that my friend gave me. And it's, it's good for grounding energy and I don't know all the things, but I'll hold it sometimes. It just feels good because the crystals from the earth carry a vibration that is healing and helpful and all that. So, this arrowhead in my mind was a piece of this rock, and it could be used, it would be safe to just hold and just absorb that energy and be grounded and everything and cleansed and whatever. But when it was in its arrowhead form, it's too sharp and dangerous to hold. So so that's why it had to be suspended in midair so it wouldn't hurt me. So the point was the worry, it's not necessarily going to hurt anyone. It's just that it could. And the worry is what turned a useful object like a crystal that could be grounding, could be part of a meditation practice, could just sit on a table and be beautiful, into a potential weapon at the ready. And so then I asked, what should I do with it? And I do some tapping points just to keep things moving if I kind of get stuck or I don't know if I'm hearing right. And so I said, what should I do with it? And the answer was whatever I want. It's mine. I have options. So I came up with 3 options. The first one, hi, Mama Joe 007. Hi. The first option was just to wrap it up and tuck it away in a drawer so that it was safe and it didn't hurt anyone and nobody sees it and nobody deals with it. Okay. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like avoiding. And so the second one was to give it to a museum so it could be displayed. And then I had this visual of this huge bison being killed with this arrowhead. Like this picture is hanging above and there's all these arrowheads sitting in the case. And I was like, yeah, nope, that's not my option either. And then the next one was, the third option was let it absorb back into the parent rock from which it was made. Just let it absorb back in like a puzzle piece that clicks back into place and makes the crystal whole again. So I use it to help focus during meditation, setting it on my lap. So in my mind, it went from this sharp, potentially dangerous arrowhead, and then it reabsorbed into the rock as a whole. And then I had it in my lap and it was helping me meditate. I usually end on some kind of symbol or visual or something. And so then I always write down what I learned from this little super learning session. What do I now know that I didn't know when I started? What I know is worry is dangerous, sharp, harmful to the touch, and can be weaponized in an instant. I've never thought of worry as weaponizing, but I never got the judgment piece to it either. And this is all coming from inside of me. This is the exact wisdom I needed this morning. It comes from a place of strength. The worry comes from a place of strength, concern, and love, like the parent rock. And if you return it to that source, the mother rock, I came up with that. It is safe, helpful, and whole again. So my mantras that seem to just naturally come out of this: I am grounded, I am calm, I trust myself. That's always a big one to remind myself about. The best outcome is always finding me. I don't know. It sounds so good. I don't even remember thinking that because, again, I was just like channeling that inner wisdom, that higher self wisdom. Love is always the answer, and never try to answer anyone else's question. So that was my super learning for this morning. I do this every morning. Sometimes I have like 4 or 5 things and I'm like, I don't have enough time. And then other times I'm like, was there one a couple days ago that I can go get? Because I don't know. I feel like, sometimes nothing took my energy. But what's cool now that I'm doing it this way is I actually look forward to figuring out what took my energy, because I have a protocol that helps me learn what I was missing. So I can take something like worry or overwhelm or any kind of fear or some nervousness about something that's upcoming, literally anything that's bothering me. And I can super learn it, and I can come up with first of all, I can completely change my orientation to the problem. Like this morning, I went from worried to very calm and peaceful. And I can take these mantras and these learnings and I can incorporate them. So next time I'm worried about something, guarantee you I'm going to be thinking, where's the judgment? Where's the, what was the other thing? The limited thinking. Yeah, I'm going to remember the limited thinking and the judgment. And the reason I write it down as I go is because it's like being in a dream state. So you forget everything because you're not logically thinking this through. So I said all that to say, this is the second part of the Untherapy model, is having an emotional integration technique that teaches you how to process trauma and integrate all the feelings you're feeling and deal with triggers and transform a negative pattern or response or concern or struggle into something helpful and positive and accessible and actionable and supportive and all of the good things. And I know I kind of buzzed through that really quickly. That's just kind of a basic overview. That is something, if you're like, wow, this is blowing my mind. This is something that we practice inside the Academy every single week. So that's kind of where I do my main, like, really focused stuff is inside the Academy. I am putting a lot of content on TikTok, but a lot of this stuff is really good to like kind of marinate in, kind of practice with a group of people and learn by watching them and ask questions directly to me and all of that good stuff. So I have come to another break in the flow. If there aren't, oh, hello, Tequila Tom 1967. Welcome back. I had planned on going for an hour and I wonder if my, what's it called? Hi. I'm wondering if my following on here is just a little too small to be talking for a whole hour. If anyone has any more questions, you can ask me. Just flow. Yep. That's what you always tell me, isn't it? Tequila Tom 1967. I'm just going to out him. He's my husband. I wrote a book. It's probably backwards. There it is. It's like a love story to him, TBH. But also it explains like how I got here and the whole backstory. And it also has the whole Untherapy model and stuff in it too. But he's my favorite. And he's a wind rebel. So we're both wind. So we have to flow to feel good. If we get stuck, if we get stagnant, if we stop moving, if we get bogged down, bad news. So we are really good at helping each other stay flowing. But his brain thinks way differently than mine. I'm an upholder. It's all about boxes. He is a rebel. He thinks in clouds, which is the opposite of boxes. Clouds are just grab and go, flow freely. Like a wind rebel is like the most up and out and free and flow and whatever. And the wind upholder, which is me, it's like kind of a tortured soul because I'm just like, want to be very focused and organized, want to feel good. I'm feeling good. Oh, but I'm not organized enough. Oh, so yeah, having to reconcile that is you know, it's a challenge. So if we don't have any further questions, thank you, Ruthie Bear 85 for the likes. I got 394 likes. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you all for joining and please come again. I plan on being here again next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Hopefully by then I will have a few more of the combination videos made. So I've got the separate videos. I've got all 4 of our heart personality, wind, fire, ocean, and mountain. I've got all 4 of our head personality, the tendencies, which is the rebel, upholder, questioner, and obliger. And now I've started making the combinations thereof because we have one of each. So I've got the whole set of wind videos where I spend a little time on each of the types: wind rebel, wind upholder, wind questioner, wind obliger. You get it. So I'm going to do the fires next, and then I'm going to do the oceans, and then I'm going to do the mountains. I just always do it in that order so that I don't forget. That's the only reason. There's no other than I do winds first because I'm a wind. So and I get to pick. So I just do put myself first. It's a good thing because I didn't used to do that for a long, long time. So with that on that note, there we go. That's what I was trying to say. On that note, thank you all for joining me. I think we're going to end here. Catch me next week, same time, same bat channel. And I appreciate you coming on in. Bye.